We all have ghost stories. Some of us have more than others. But what if your whole entire life was just a ghost story? I mean, wouldn't that freak you out? Most people don't know the difference between ghosts and other beings. Ghosts normally leave cold air when they come into a room. It gets really deathly cold. I've experienced this. But I know that ghosts are really popular in movies. One such movie I was watching recently, I can't remember the name, but it was a ghost movie, and the guy was trying to find. He witnessed his wife cheating on him, and he picked up a knife or a hammer. He picked up a hammer, something to kill her with, right? And we see him later walking away. He throws the hammer, whatever it is, into the river. But then he stumbles into a dirty old a public bathroom, and he sees this entity talking to him. And right at that moment, I knew he had killed her. Like boom. Like are you joking? We know. So the whole movie was about her being dead, the wife being dead because he had killed her, but we don't know this until the end. The house that they live in is he's seeing things, he's seeing apparitions and stuff. And and in real life, in my experience with people who have passed on, um, they don't show up like that, at least not for me. Like, they don't constantly haunt you, or the way that they haunt you might vary between person for every person. But for me personally, like, my grandmother died the night before my prom, and she was found the day of my prom. So that was an experience. But after that day, I kept getting dreams of her for months. And at first, it was it was like bittersweet because I got to see her again, and it was very vivid. I got to hold her and feel her warmth, and it was amazing. But I realized as the months went on that she was coming to me because I'm spiritually open, and I'm open to energy and beings and stuff. So she was coming to me, I realized, because she didn't know that she had passed on. And at some point, I forgot what dream, but we were on a cruise ship, and she wanted to dance with me, and I pushed her away, and I said, you don't belong here, because her presence in my dreams were like starting to annoy me. And not to be like mean or anything, but they were really starting to annoy me. So it just felt like she had to move on, like she wasn't a part of this world anymore. So she needed to go. And when I experienced that, it was very it helped me understand death more. um to this day, I still feel like she's right there, but I can't get to her. I To this day, I still feel like I can pick up a phone and call her, right? I still feel like it feels like she's on vacation somewhere, but I can't go there. And that's what death is. Like, we're here, we're alive, they're dead, they're gone. And I told her in the dream, I pushed her away, and I told her, you're dead. You're not alive. You have to move on. You have to accept it. You're dead. And the next dream I had, she was standing in my old backyard looking regal, and there was a white light behind her, and then she was gone. No more dreams. The dreams, if I have a dream now, I know it's not her, it's just my brain like recalling her or some sensation. But those dreams are very much her. That was her spirit trying to hold on. And in the context of like movies, comparing my experiences to movies, like um I guess if I was in a movie, I would be that character that knows when someone's gonna die, because it happened with an aunt, and it happened with most recently my grandfather. Uh, yeah. right before I moved, right after I moved, I had a dream that he had died and my mom was hiding the grave from us, but I saw her do it and I was like, Mom, what's happening? And she was trying to sweep it under the rug and ignore my question. And the moment I woke up, I texted my mom and I was like, have you spoken to grandpa? And she said, do you have ESP? And I was like, oh God, what happened? And she said he had collapsed that morning. So after that, it was rough because I knew, based off of my experiences with this kind of thing, I knew what was coming. And 4 days later, we got the text message that he was dead. I don't know why things like this happen to me. I don't want it to happen, but like I was saying, if I was in a horror movie, I would be the person that can like tell when someone's gonna die. In terms of another family member, I had a really bad panic attack, and right before I was gonna go to sleep, and I thought I was going to die if I went to sleep. Like I couldn't breathe, and I felt like if I went to sleep that night, I was not going to wake up. It was a very, very, very strong sensation that I was terrified. I woke up the next day and I found out this family member had died, and it crushed me because they had died in the same exact way. They couldn't breathe and they died in their sleep. In that sense, I can see how ghosts who are continuously haunting the protagonist to help them move on is realistic in my experience. But the scare just for scare ghosts, which I don't really see that much of anymore. Ghosts in these movies always have a purpose, and they're always trying to get the protagonist to help them move on or help the wronged person get them or to get them out of a bad situation. But it always comes off at first like the ghost is trying to scare them because it is a horror movie. I love ghost movies. I love horror movies in general, but ghost movies, supernatural movies, I love them all. I love slashers. I love ghost movies. All of that stuff. So, so yeah, this was a super short Monster Thoughts ghost video. I just wanted to share my experiences with ghosts. Yeah, I don't know why I have this. I don't know why I have these experiences. I don't like them, but I do. Yeah, so these are pretty accurate on that front. If they show the ghosts as trying to move on or confused or scared or replaying their last moments of death, then I can vouch for that as being authentic because I've experienced it. But you only have my word to go off of. I mean, take with that what you will. Um, yeah, I love ghost movies.